Hello there, as you have already seen in the thumbnail, Zero to Glam Makeup. Today I am going to show you how anyone can do glam makeup. Even if you know zero skills, I will guide you step by step. Super easy, super simple. So this is my bare skin. And yes, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to support my channel. I am starting with cleanser. You can use any cleanser you have. I am applying it with my fingers and gently massaging it all over my face. Once I am done, I am cleaning my face using a wet wipe. I am using the Himalaya wet wipes here, but you can use any. Next, I am using a toner. Toner is so important because it helps to tighten your pores and prepare your skin for makeup. I will let it sit for a couple of minutes so it absorbs well into the skin. Now I am using my Pond's moisturizer, perfect for winter season. Make sure you massage it into your face, neck and throat area. These areas also need equal hydration. Time for primer. I am using the Fit Me Poreless Primer today. I am applying it on the areas where I have visible pores, cheeks, forehead, chin and nose. I will give it a few seconds to settle into the skin before moving to makeup. Now let's start the actual makeup with brows. First, brush your eyebrows upwards and shape them according to your natural brow line. I am using a brow gel. The product details will be in the description box. I am taking a very small amount of product with a thin brush. Always even the product on your brush before applying so your brows look smooth and not patchy. Now let's give the brows a natural shape. Follow your natural brow line, don't rush and don't try to change the original shape too much. Go slowly and softly. Now I will show you a simple eyebrow mapping guide. Place the brush at the side of your nose and hold it straight. Wherever the brush touches the brow, that's where your brow should start. For the arch, angle the brush from the nose through the center of your eye. That point is your natural arch. And the end, angle the brush from the nose to the outer corner of your eye where it touches the brow is your perfect brow ending. If this feels confusing, don't worry, you can always follow your natural brow line and I will upload a full eyebrow tutorial later. If you want that, just let me know in the comments. If you make any mistakes, don't panic. Just take the HD concealer. I am using the Swiss Beauty HD concealer in a light shade. Take a small amount, even it out on the brush and draw a clean line above the brows and below your eyebrows, just like I am doing. Then blend it with a small beauty blender. You can use a brush too. Make sure the blender is soft and not too wet. After that, I am moving on to my eye makeup. First, I am concealing my eyelids using the same Swiss Beauty HD concealer, both on the eyelid and under the eyes. This step is important because many of us with Indian skin tone have a little redness or darkness in this area. So concealer helps to even it out. Then I will blend everything nicely and move to the next step. Next, I am taking a black eyebrow gel. You can also use any gel eyeliner for this step. I am drawing a simple wing liner. If you find wing liner difficult, let me know in the comments. I will upload a full tutorial for beginners. After finishing the wing, I am using a dark brown eyeshadow to smudge the liner slightly. I am taking an angular brush and starting from the middle part of the eyelid. After finishing the wing, I am using a dark brown eyeshadow to smudge the liner slightly. I am taking an angular brush and starting from the middle part of the eyeliner, then dragging it along the lash line in short, soft strokes. Don't make it too thick and blocky, keep it soft and natural. Now I am taking a light yellowish or light brown eyeshadow and placing it softly on the crease line. Use a very light hand here, just gentle blending to warm up the crease. Then I am taking my concealer again to create a half cut crease, starting from the inner eyelid and stopping at the middle of the eyes. Blend it softly so there are no harsh lines. On top of that, I am applying a light beige shade to set the cut crease area. Make sure that after concealing, blend it with a soft blender. Then apply the eyeshadow. After that, I am using the same light brown or ochre yellow shade and blending it above the cut crease to give it a lifted and snatched effect. Also, I use the Hojo highlighter on the top of the eyelid where I make the cut crease. Now I'm applying kajal on my upper lash line and lower lash line. Make sure you apply the kajal strictly on the lash line, not the flesh area of the eye. Now I'm applying mascara on my lashes. Then applying my eyelash. You can see the product on the screen. I will give the product link on the description box. Now let's move to the base. I'm using the Swiss Beauty foundation and blending it out by dabbing with a soft beauty sponge. Next, I'm concealing my face following the face mapping technique you can see in the video. Then I'm blending everything with a slightly wet blender to give it a smooth and sharp finish. I'm also highlighting the high points under the eyes, center of the forehead, nose and chin, and blending it to lift the face. For blush, I am using the MAC Lip palette to give it a natural look. I am blending the blush upwards, not downward, because that helps the face more look lifted. For contouring, I am using a powder contour for the Pretty All Set palette. I am contouring my face in upward strokes to maintain the snatched and uplifted face. Now I'm moving on to nose contour. I'm doing a soft powder nose contour. As you can see on the screen, if you want a full detailed tutorial on how to contour your nose properly, just tell me in the comments and I'll upload a complete video on it. After that, I'm highlighting the high points of my face using the Hojo highlighter, the cheekbones, nose bridge, cupid bow and chin. This gives the makeup clean and glowing finish. Once the highlighting is done, I am setting the entire makeup with the Huda Beauty setting spray to lock everything in place. Now coming to the lips, first I am drawing a clean lip line and mapping the shape. There are 3 parts of the lips and I am using a peach shade on the middle section. Then I am adding a slightly darker red shade on the corners. After that, I am blending the corners. To finish the makeup, I am setting everything with a banana powder. Take a small amount of powder on the puff, even it out and gently dab it on the areas where you usually get crease lines. This will keep your base smooth and long lasting. And finally, I am applying a clear gloss over the lips to complete the look. And with that, my makeup is complete. Here is the final look. I hope you like this tutorial. Let me know in the comments which part you love the most and what you want to learn next. Tell me which makeup look you want to see in my next video as well. I hope these tips and tricks help you. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon in my next video.